I'd like to mention a few people here standing in the room today. We have Sandy McConkney representing Alex Nuttall's office. We have Mayor Harry Hughes, Township of Oro-Medonte, Scott Jeremy, Deputy Mayor, Township of Oro-Medonte, Sean Scott, Kathy Kane, Ian Veach, Randy Greenlaw, Scott McPherson, all Oro-Medonte Council. And I'd like to direct your attention as well to Harry Vanderloop, Deb DePass, Mike Badham, and I believe, I'm not sure if any others checked in. Did I miss that? Brenda Hubin. No, the board. Is that good? Okay. And Gareth Hubin, President and General Manager. And of course our staff, the frontline management staff. We have Julia Barker. Julia, give a wave so people can see where you are. Yuri Benowich, Heather Finn, Bob Pickin, Arian Strong, and myself, Louise Jackson, the marketing manager here at Hardwood. Through this process, there's a few people that we need to thank that got us up to this point, from ground zero when we got the news on Christmas Day that helped us get here. That's Cubit Portable Storage, Shine Juice Bar, Gage Business, Fresh 93.1, JMS Law, Next Gen Hub Business Suites, Kensington Burger Bar, Leacock Museum, Orlake Golf Club, Solomon, Fisher, Swix, Langto, Active Brands, One Way, Speed Pro Signs, Holiday and Barrie, CTV Barrie, the Oro-Medonte Firefighters, the Township of Oro-Medonte, Ski Tracks Magazine, Bush Systems, Center Field Foods, Hunt Media, Studio 204, the Oro-Medonte Chamber, Cole Tracks, Captain Cook to Fries, and of course, our loyal customers and staff. They say that a picture, thank you. They say that a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, we believe that a video is worth at least 1.8 billion. So instead of listening to me talk, I'd like to direct your attention to the screen. This is a pride that our staff haven't even seen yet, only a select few. And we would like to let this video do the storytelling for you.
"2017, a year that our Hardwood Ski and Bike community will remember. In many ways, it was the best of years, a pinnacle reached following a decade of solid efforts by staff and board leadership, fueled by our enthusiastic members and everyone's passion for our facility. By 2017, Hardwood Ski and Bike had contributed to nurturing several Olympic athletes and hosted the Pan American Games for mountain biking, as well as many national events. We truly earned our rank and are now recognized amongst world-class facilities. Our innovative programming, nighttime races, kids camps, outdoor adventure camps, they were all made possible by our amazing summer and winter staff. And what we offer? 40 pristine kilometers of cross-country ski trails, 14 gorgeous kilometers of snowshoe trails, and more than 100 adventurous kilometers of mountain bike trails. They are second to none. Hardwood Ski and Bike really is a unique and special facility. Last year also marked an amazing year financially. We had over 50,000 visitors. Our kids programming sold out every season, and we had our best start to a winter season yet. What a year! Yes, what a year. One event, like a thief in the night, threatened to steal our very best year. On December 25th, when many were celebrating the season with family, one by one, we picked up the phone to learn that a major fire had claimed our chalet overnight. An emergency meeting on Boxing Day was a surreal visit to a once vibrant and hopping atmosphere, now painfully quiet, destroyed, and desolate. This disaster might have laid another group low, seeing the devastation. Rooms, a tangle of wires, and jumble of metal, the question of reopening, uncertain. But as each of us drew in a great big, oh boy breath, our team of loyal employees rose to the challenge, as did our remarkable board and members. Energized by our members' enthusiasm, in a record 9 days, we cobbled together temporary buildings with tons of help from many of our local partners in Simcoe County, tourism, radio partners, and businesses that delivered hot soup. We reopened with as many programs as possible, and we also began dreaming of rebuilding. After a year of wrangling with insurance obstacles, we have to concede that dealing with an insurance claim has added to our challenge. Nevertheless, there is no question in anyone's mind. We will rebuild. This is a home away from home. This is a place where we willingly disconnect and reconnect, where we socialize, exercise, and just chill out. Our board has a new plan that calls for us to come together in community, to make sure that another generation of kids and parents bond over outdoor activity. Another cohort of Olympians carve up the freshly groomed trails, and more national and international events are hosted in this awe-inspiring, world-class setting. We now realize that to rebuild, we need a grassroots groundswell of support. We are launching a campaign for an exciting rebuild, and we need your help.
So thank you so much. So puzzle piece to building block. Friends of Hardwood, we are going to rebuild this chalet. Let's go. So since last year's crippling fire, as the video explained, we continue to wrangle with Hardwood's insurers with no end in sight. And we are dedicated to our grassroots Friends of Hardwood campaign. With your help, with all of us working together, we will rebuild our chalet. The story of its rebuild will be a testament to community and its love, and the fierce commitment to the outdoor activities. We won't give up just because our insurer doesn't know the joys of outdoor activity and community at Hardwood Ski and Bike in winter, spring, summer, and fall, and doesn't get what it means to trek through amazing forests, make friends with Jack Frost, cover kilometers and kilometers of trails, and never want to leave, but always want to come back. We've created a Friends of Hardwood campaign, and it came to us in a meeting one day when someone said, how's it going with insurance? Well, we're trying to solve the puzzle. So we will build a puzzle in our main chalet as the Friends of Hardwood campaign. We've created 5 tiers with opportunities for as many as possible to own their piece of the puzzle. On our new chalet supporter wall, Friends of Hardwood Tier 1. We'll see supporters pledge $500 plus. This level is limited to 200 people. It will offer 12 summer and 6 winter trail passes. You will also get a limited edition Swix hat, Friends of Hardwood stickers, and ironically, a Friends of Hardwood stress reliever shaped in a puzzle piece. Because if you've ever dealt with insurance, you will need a stress reliever. Friends of Hardwood Tier 2 will see supporters of $1,500 plus, limited to 100 donations. Level 2 allots 18 summer and 12 winter trail passes that are fully transferable, by the way, and you have 5 years to use everything in these packages, as well as 1 summer and 1 winter seasons pass. Your limited edition Swix hat, Solomon apparel, and Friends of Hardwood sticker, and a stress reliever. The Tier 3 will see 50 donors. $2,500 plus offers 24 summer trail passes and 18 winter. 1 summer and 1 winter seasons pass, along with a limited edition Friends of Hardwood sticker, Swix hat, stress reliever, Solomon apparel, and you'll receive a pair of passes to the Snowshoe Fondue, or if you prefer one of our innovative programs, you can register for that. Friends of Hardwood Tier 4. It's reserved for 10 donors at $10,000 plus each. Summer, winter trail passes will remain at 24 and 18. The summer and winter seasons passes at 1 each. Your limited edition Friends of Hardwood perks include a Swix hat, everything listed above, but this one adds a limited edition Solomon jacket, or Rosinal jacket, pardon me, that we have some models here wearing, so they're going to show you at least what the jackets look like. Just so you know, this jacket is next year's line and next year's color. So those are the jackets that you'll receive in this package, the male and the female, yes. Very good models. Give a round of applause for the models. Friends of Hardwood Tier 5 is $25,000 plus and aimed at more of a corporate type package. This will offer 6 and builds on the summer and winter trail passes, a pair of tickets to the Snowshoe Fondue, registration into one of our innovative programs, and the limited edition perks that were listed and everything else. You will also receive 5 summer and 5 winter seasons passes with 5 years to use them. This is truly exceptional. You will also get exclusive access to the Hardwood Ski and Bike facility. Your choice of one of 3 phenomenal exclusive options for you and up to 100 guests. Yes, that's 100 guests in this awe-inspiring facility all to yourself. You can do a Nordic ski experience. Make Hardwood your playground for the day. Of course, this is limited to days that we have available to do it. Or you may choose a popular nighttime snowshoe fondue or fish fry in the night sky with local food, live music, and a bonfire. Anything you do in these packages at Hardwood is pure magic. And then you could do something in the summer where you have the facility from Segway tours to bike rentals. And all of these include a food option. So you will come out here and have a stress-free day planned for you and your staff. We have created this campaign in a way that you can help support us, but we can help support you and give back to the community to show you everything that Hardwood Ski and Bike has to offer. And again, I want to thank you all for coming. You know, this is a great story of comeback and resilience and rebuilding. And now, for the exciting part I'm sure that you've been waiting for, is what is under those black sheets. I will turn the mic over to our President and General Manager, Gareth Hubin.
Promised myself that we would keep this succinct, because nothing bothers me more than when people ramble on endlessly, so we're going to try to keep it as quick as we can. And then I also promised myself that we wouldn't make this about the insurance claim that we've been dealing with for 14 months, and it's about positivity here today, and unfortunately when we go to the insurance claim it tends to go negative. But I do want to touch on it a little bit, just so that those of you who maybe aren't following us as closely at least understand a little bit of what we're dealing with. So it has been a very long and frustrating process over the past 14 months since the fire of Christmas Day 2017. We have a brief that will be presented at the first appraisal hearing in about 2 weeks' time now, and it's in excess of 400 pages long. So I'm not quite sure why it's called a brief, but it is. So along the way, since Christmas Day, we at Hardwood assembled a team to help us navigate this process through insurance, including but not limited to an insurance subcommittee that we formed. And I'd like to acknowledge them. They were mentioned earlier again today, but this subcommittee has been meeting every week, at least once a week, for the past 14 months. And they all are very busy doing other things. So Michael Badham, Harry Vanderloot, Deb DePass, and John Minette, who's not here. I would like to thank them for all their dedication. Thank you. So in addition to our own subcommittee, we also have a consulting firm, National Fire Associates, with their point person for us being David LeBlanc, who understands the insurance claim process inside and out. We also have a forensic accounting firm to help with the seemingly endless financial reporting and requests of the insurance company, and a lawyer whom we hoped would not be necessary, but we have come to realize is absolutely necessary. At times it feels like we're hanging by a thread, but the support of our partners, everyone in this room has made that thread like a single gauge steel cable. And in case you didn't know, single gauge steel cable is like the big one, like it's the biggest one they make. So that thread is not going to break. But the struggles that we describe are what make our announcement today feel like such an accomplishment for all of us involved. Despite the fact that we continue through the insurance battle, which could drag on for years, we're told. So that's a little bit of the bad stuff, the insurance. We're not going to talk about that. We are plunging ahead. So without further ado, I'd like to officially announce that Hardwood Ski and Bike has signed on with leading timber frame builder in North America to build our new chalet. And we're going to pull some renderings up here that we've got. This has been in the works for a while now. We've been sort of working with Normerica for many months. The permitting process is already underway. Shovels will be breaking ground in March. That's less than a month away. We underwent an extensive and laborious interview process to find our builder. And it was clear that Normerica had the expertise, experience, and values that Hardwood Ski and Bike could rely on for our rebirth. This time, I'd like to ask David McFarland, president of Normerica, to come up and give a brief description of Normerica and the unique phasable design that we are implementing here at Hardwood. So David, if you wouldn't mind coming on up, rather than me rambling on about the building, you know more than I do. Thanks, David.
Thanks, Gareth. Do I have to push this or no?
No, you're just talking to it.
All right. Well, thank you, Gareth. And I can't tell you, especially after seeing the video, how proud we are at Normerica to be a part of this team. And we have, Gareth, as you know, we've put a lot of effort into this building and this building design. Normerica, this is our 40th year of business. This is not the first lodge that we've built. We've built many lodges over the years. They're not always as right in our backyard as this particular building is. Often they have the due process of planning and scheduling. This is a tighter time frame. Our objective is to have the building open for some event. I can't remember what it is, but in October. So
Ski swap.
The expression is balls to the walls, and that's our program for the next number of months. But as Gareth said, there's been lots of work that has gone on in the preceding the previous months. Just a little bit of a story. We don't like to be known as a company that follows the fire trucks, but it has happened in the past that major buildings have been burned down, and we actually have been encouraged to come to the scene a number of months later. Mount Norquay, if anybody's familiar with Mount Norquay Lodge, is a very, very similar story to this, actually. Just days before Christmas, they had a devastating fire, burned down. They had to jump to action just like your team did, Gareth. And that was 96 or 95, I think. And we were called to the team, and we designed a lodge, and it was up and functioning the following Christmas. So it's a lot of work ahead of us. We're proud of it. What we're particularly proud of the design is that it's phased, as Gareth was alluding to. The first phase is with a full basement is around 7,000 square feet. If everything goes well, there is the opportunity in the future and the building is designed for this, to have a second phase which adds another 4,700 square feet. So a fabulous facility and the ability to build to a budget and build to a schedule. I'm going to leave the rest of it over to you, Gareth.
Yeah,
but once again, I just got to thank you and the board for working so diligently with us, and we're very proud to be part of your team.
Thanks, David. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, David. We are also very excited to work with Normerica on this project, and I'm also so happy that you gave me that guarantee about coming in under budget and ahead of schedule. I appreciate that. That's fantastic to know. Now, I'm sure many of you will have questions. This is just touching on it. And at the end of this, we're happy to answer as many questions as you want, either up here, I'm happy to answer them, or as we're mingling around. So we won't get into all the nitty-gritty details now, but if you want to ask questions, there'll be an opportunity shortly here when we're done here. All right? So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Louise.
Staff, our board, people like Normerica, and every single person in this room and other community partners who send that message of we're sorry to hear, or share a tweet, or do what they can, because community really, really does matter. And when you go through something like this, you don't understand until you do. Until Christmas Day is taken away from you and your staff, you take it for granted when you have all those great times with family. So thank you all for coming. And as we mentioned, we are going to do a puzzle in this new chalet, and this is what it will look like. We're going to put the picture up here for you, so everybody who donates to the Friends of Hardwood campaign will receive one of those pieces of the puzzle with their own name on it. And we are currently working out the logistics of what that would look like to have everybody make that puzzle together at a grand opening. So, the information that you saw here today, these renderings and everything, we do have floor plans. We do have a rendering of what the members' lounge will look like in the basement, and we have packages here for everyone, including the story that you heard in the video. So again, thank you so much, and we look forward to the next party we have here being a really big celebration of a grand opening of the new Hardwood Ski and Bike. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah. And I just got somebody very inspired who came up to me. So, you know, we know that people care deeply around this world. So I'm personally wondering if anybody in this room, maybe somebody standing beside me, would like to lead by example and make a donation to the Friends of Hardwood campaign.
That jacket will look really good on me, so I'm going to show you how this works. All right?
This will be all online, by the way. As you can see, this is where our online platform will be on the website. All the tiers are there, and you'll be able to donate. And once we get there, we might all just get Gareth's credit card number. No.
We did a great job.
We did a great job. We nailed it.
All right.
Yeah.
No question.
All right. Perfect. Thank you, Gareth, for making the donation, and thank you to everybody in here. You guys are all awesome.